I hope it's good. I mean,
Actually, I like this trailer more than the last trailer. I'll say that.
what was the last one? A
It was
teaser,
a
no?
teaser trailer,
Yeah, it was
but
a teaser trailer,
I
yeah.
seen it and I felt nothing when I watched it. I was like, what is this? I didn't like the casting of her as a Supergirl.
I think it's just because we don't really know her. Like, we
Yeah.
don't know the media of like where she comes from
Yeah.
originally, you know?
I
Like,
haven't seen her in anything else.
I like that they make Krypto more of like the Kryptonian dog, you know? Like, yeah, I was like, okay, they're
See,
faithful
they
to the
didn't
comic.
show him in the teaser, I don't think.
Yeah.
Now they showing Krypto. I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna bring everybody in. Somebody said, I think it was the Double Toasted. Shout out to Corey Coleman. He said this is basically a John Wick plot line.
Yeah, I was going to say, how, like, yeah.
But
Makes it kind of like a Guardians
But
vibe, right?
they said
Yeah.
it's also based on the comics. Like this is actually comic accurate.
This one is probably going to be based on Woman of Tomorrow.
Yeah, Woman of Tomorrow. They said that's basically the plot of that.
Well,
The dog and everything.
James Gunn, he was asked on an interview where he was saying, "Oh, how would you want to make your movie since you're head of DC, right?" And he specifically said, and he quoted that he wants to make his movies into like graphic novel movies, like how we see the graphic novels and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, they're all like colory, hopeful, and that's how he wants to make these movies. So like every movie is kind of like its own graphic novel in a way.
I hope so. I hope it is like.
So I was like, I don't know. I was like, I think it's just because I don't know too much about Women of Tomorrow. I know there's
Me neither. I mean, I'm
you
not
know,
familiar.
so-
I've never bought a Supergirl comic book. in my
me
life.
either. So I mean,
I don't know.
I'm more Superman, you know. So I mean,
He's always popped up in media, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's always been
yeah.
in the animated show.
Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
I loved her in Justice League Unlimited, bro.
He's been in things that I've liked. You know what I mean? Like as a character. So.
Yeah, you know. And then now that I saw Lobo, I'm
Jason
like, okay,
Momoa
Jason Momoa was gonna
perfect.
kill that role, bro.
that's
He
what
was meant for it.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what he was meant to be.
You know.
Not Aquaman. He was supposed to do this. You know what I'm saying?
I heard there's a rumor that they say that Superman might make a cameo in this movie.
I think his voice makes a cameo. I think he leaves a voicemail for her or some shit.
Like, you know,
Like
I
that.
think the one thing I like about it is that I love her suit. I love the way that they made her suit and Superman suit. Like, it's very vibrant, very hopeful, very colory. And I think that's the one thing that I love, that they're paying attention to detail.
Yeah, I do like the color of Superman. I only thought it looked a little baggy on him. That's why I didn't like it.
Yeah, and the first pictures of him and stuff, like it looked too baggy on him. Yeah, and I was a little worried about that because I'm like, I don't know if he's like getting too small or like not too big, you know? Like,
I did like the actor. He was cool as Superman. I thought he was pretty.
oh, he killed Superman, bro. Like he really did.
But is this a prequel? Did this take place before the Superman?
They're saying that this takes place.
Oh shit!
Well, they're saying that I guess this takes place after Superman, but I don't know if it's true because Krypto's not wearing his
That's what I'm
yellow
saying.
symbol too and his cape.
And
So-
remember, she was an alcoholic.
well, I know
Already?
she was telling Clark at the end of the Superman movie that she's been drinking off
Yeah,
other
yeah,
worlds
yeah, right.
with the Red Sun because that's how she can get drunk.
Play Water Beats.